I'm sorry I went offline because the issue set up something happened. So, well, so what I was simply trying to say is that there is nothing that Nigeria is currently known for or is represented by. Okay, so this is part 2. In case you saw the first part or you're on a playback and you saw the first part, this is part 2, and I'm going to make sure I try to put end screen notation for this to the first part that concluded. I'm sorry it ended abruptly. We're in the middle of the conversation, so please join back and let's continue the conversation. So now, if you go to China, like as we speak right now, they are saying the Chinese language is the language of the future. Now, language of the future, and if you go to Lagos Island, so many parts of Nigeria today, you see that most of our nursery, primary, not nursery, mostly secondary schools these days are already teaching Chinese language to students. Waiting that one come mean? What does it tell us? While we were growing up, it used to be Yoruba. You will make choice Yoruba in the southwest that I grew up in, English language, and French. Now they have added Chinese language, and some people are saying the Chinese language is the language of the future. Now, Chinese language being language of the future, excuse me, it tells us something. What do the Chinese people do, and why are countries learning the Chinese language? It is a loss to us. It is a loss to us. Okay, I can say that nitrogen is Ojile. Ojile. What does that mean? Is there an image to represent that? What is Ojile? Okay. Aha. So what is Ojile? But I didn't know it. I'm 32. I don't know what nitrogen until you are telling me now. I didn't know what nitrogen is, and I can't even say it. Like they tell you something and they show it to you. All right. Now I was talking about the Chinese language. What is wrong being giant of Africa? Even if it is Hausa language that you want to let us all learn and make it the lingua franca, so that all of us can learn this language, and then instead of importing languages, French, English, and the Chinese, we can also begin to export our language so that others will learn and they want to transact. But why do people want to learn the Chinese language? Is another important aspect of the topic of the conversation. Now, when a Chinese man buys a new tool, a new item, a new electronic, they pieces it. They don't buy for luxury, they buy to pieces and study. They will now assemble their youth and say, okay, look at the engine driving this thing. What is the engine in it? What is fueling? What is energizing it? What are the components in it that we have? What are the ones we do not have? So that we can also even if not imitation, we can compete with it and also export. It's a market. See, it's a production, creativity, and knowledge economy. Do you understand what we're saying? Now, but an average Yoruba man that I know, an average Nigerian that I know, he wants to just consume. There's nothing Nigeria is exporting, even language. The language that our Brazilian brothers and sisters are speaking now, the Yoruba language that are even using to make incantations in their own country, it's not as if we formally exported it or we are making anything out of it. We are losing it. And I will repeat it, that a time is coming, if we are not careful, in about 20 years or so, where the whites, the foreigners, will be flying into our country to come and teach us our own Yoruba language. So you used to have Yoruba language, you used to have Igbo language, you used to have Hausa language. We want to teach you our own. No. Because it has come to my notice that these days we have some parents who will be telling their children, don't speak vernacular in my house. Your language has become vernacular in your house. Speak English. Come on, say that in English. In another 20 years, it is looming. It's ominous. We will start having foreigners coming to teach us our Yoruba language again, because we would have lost it. I'm not even deep in Yoruba language, and it's so annoying. I'm not happy. I'm not deep. Oh, you can go Yoruba jinle. Oh, you can go Yoruba jinle. I'm supposed to understand Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo better than I understand English language. But we don't even have a lingua franca. The only thing we are busy sponsoring, because we have bad leaders sponsoring people to go for pilgrimage. What? It's either we have a president who doesn't care about people, who just cares about himself, who is using politics to fight his own people and wanted a third term, or we have another one who only knows how to drink sapele water, or we have one that is busy sponsoring allegedly sponsoring terrorism and spending money on foreign medical tourisms. We cannot assemble our people and say, let us do this, let's carve this out, let's make this into this, and let's export. There are so many things we can export from Nigeria. Our language is so beautiful. Our languages are beautiful. Our languages are so wonderful. People want to learn them, but we are not packaging them. Even we don't even understand our language. Conveniently, we can't speak them fluently. I don't wish to be speaking foreign language to talk to my own people. I wish that I'm speaking in a local language that is a lingua franca and all of us can understand. Some people will say, let's make pidgin. Sorry, pidgin is not indigenous to us. It's an adaptation of what we imported. No, I don't know what's wrong with us. And when we say let us improve this country, let's change the leadership. That is the problem. To all of the problems we have is leadership. The central to all of the problems we have is leadership. Let us change that. Irony. Our youth will be following the one that will give them 5,000 naira. So while the average Chinese is busy, they will disassemble a product. Look at what they have from their own country that are components of it, and look to augment what is missing so that they can compete with that product in the international market. An average Nigerian will wear a flatulent agbada in an odious body and then make a cap, bend it either left or right, representing vainly and non-existing ideology, and then don it on an empty head. They will now assemble our youths to be hungry youths to be beating drums and following them up and down. Sometimes I want to cry. I'm just holding myself back. And the young people, they'll be beating drums and following these empty people, empty agbayas. They will say they are young at heart. Do you know the meaning of young at heart? Adagbama danu. The meaning of young at heart is adagba madanu. That's my own interpretation of those of you agbayas stealing money, wearing agbada that will not last, Before you wear it 2 times, you want another one. Wasting resources. Flying up and down. Today Germany, tomorrow France, next Toronto. You just flying, wasting money for no reason. If those people didn't develop their country, do you want to go there? Medical tourism. You left your babalawos here. You are going to stone Ashitani, and you are the Ashitani. You are going to stone Ashitani in Mecca. You are going to Jerusalem. If they didn't develop their own, what is even wrong with us? The people you are going to their country to go and do religious tourism, because it's tourism. There's nothing spiritual about it. You are going to do spiritual tourism somewhere. You left your own here. If we also documented our own, we have Amadioha, we have Shango, we have Oshun, we have Oya, Obatala, Orumila, we have so many of them. They developed their own. Even if you don't want to equate those ones to messengers of God or demigods or deities, if you don't even want to call them those, at least you can equate them to Aristotle, Socrates, and the rest of them. Oh, why Ben now? They developed their own. There are so many things that are left undeveloped in Nigeria. But na lie. Na lie. You will not. You just want them to say, I won the election. I'm the president. Ranka Dede. Yeah. Up and down. Fooling yourselves. There's nothing to show for it. And today I'm fighting corruption. I'm fighting corruption. And the people that are corrupt are the ones that you use to surround yourselves. This is annoying. It's so annoying. And when we say let us change this, they are tired. Let's retire them so that they can go and rest. Irony. It's all these young people that are supposed to be, they are supposed to be angry and hungry for their future. They are the ones that will be busy. That will be busy drumming beats and following these people who have nothing anymore to offer. Because of what you will eat today, and you are calling them your mentor. He's my mentor. Because he gave you 5 kobo. 5 kobo. Have you not finished spending the money in 2011 before 2015? Did you not finish spending 2015 money already, even before they swear them in for 2019? You have finished spending the bullion van. Shoton. You collected money, you went to use it to build house. The next person that came into power said, no, the place you built house is on the road. What demolish here? You now start running up and down again. You say your level was already high, you cannot be low. You now start defrauding people. Is that a life? Just because you want to maintain that status back. But what does the status offer you? At the end of the day, when you see that it's amounting to shame for you, you can't maintain that flamboyant lifestyle that they created for you. And one thing about politicians that you have to understand, the reason I don't like politicians or like to collect money from politicians is that they will never give you enough. They give you something that make you dependent on them so that you keep coming back. They make you keep coming back to them, and that's how they enslave you. So when a politician promises you something and gives you, you should know you are in trouble, because your soul no longer belongs to you. They give you something that makes you keep coming back to ask for more. They will never give you enough. They are not looking for you to be independent. They want to buy your brain. But you will not learn. Atenuja Yisha. That's how you kill yourselves. That's how you kill. They will never give you enough. They will give you what makes you keep coming back to them. That's what they do to you. And when we say, are you not ashamed of this country the way it is? Everybody is saying they want to run out of the country, they want to travel, like they want to escape. When you say you want to escape means what? It simply means you acknowledge that where you are is totally unpalatable. There's nothing about it you want to escape. It's a prison. And the people who made it a prison are the ones who are giving you 50 kobo so that you feel reprieve, or you feel little, a little enthused, and that's it. Next, you're down. Next thing, you start considering running away, escaping. Is that your life? Is that why you were growing up and you're like, when I grow up I want to be this, I want to be that? Was that your dream? To be to be subservient to immoral, putrid politicians? Is that what you grew up to become? Was that why your parents gave birth to you? Look at our streets. I went to Bagada, some part of Bagada. I saw some people. They were breaking bottles and wounding themselves. They were piercing their bodies and cutting their flesh. Small thing. Some of our youth are killing themselves because of woman, girl. A girl that if she leaves you now, she's going to another person. In fact, before she came to you, she was coming from another person. I'm not trying to abuse women. There are some good women out there, There are some good women out there. But the kind of ladies we have these days, and they are even the ones who are making our guys do yahoo yahoo. That's another thing. And please let me quickly sound this. I'm not looking for just any kind of subscribers or followers. So that some people will not say, oh, because you didn't support Naira, I will not follow you. I'm not looking for that kind of followers. There are some Yahoo boys who have brains, and I know them. They are subscribing. Who will say, oh guy, we love what you're saying. We agree with you. We agree with you. They are subscribing. I'm looking for quality people who have resolved, who have made up their minds that this is the time to push this country forward. Those are the kind of people that I don't need. I don't need a necessarily huge number of followers who are just there. I need people that we can reason together intellectually, rub minds, and push our country forward. Even if intellectual go push and forward, we go push, and if not, whatever it takes to we'll push it. I'm not looking for those that just want to collect money, from their Yahoo venture, carry chic every night. Every night. No work, no job. Every night chic, rosé, brandy, champagne. Every night, Remy Martins. You go and enjoy yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy yourself. It's good. I mean, have fun. But we are looking for those of you who understand that even while you are having fun, the country is not moving and it has to move. So what do you think about it? Those are the kinds of people I am looking for. So I'm not looking to please Naira Marley's fans so that I can look good to them and they can subscribe. No, I'm not that. Look for them. They are there. They are on YouTube. They are the people that want to please you. They are there. I'm not there. I'm not among them. I am tired of the way the country is. I'm not trying to look for people who will support me because I want to look good to support Naira Marley. If Naira Marley is guilty of the offense, he should go to jail. That's the reality. There are no two ways about it. He should go to jail. We need to make an example of people who, if you have a daughter that is 18, begin to watch them. Alright? The reason most of our guys are even going into Yahoo is because of these girls. You want to please the girl, you want to do this. Girls are tasking them. And he doesn't have a job. If you have a girl that is about 18 or so, watch them, monitor them, give them what they need. These Yahoo boys are using them and you don't know. Somebody will now say I should come and be supporting some people that are destroying lives because I want to, so that I can look good to them. No, I will not. If you don't want to subscribe, it's fine. I'm tired of the way if you are not tired of the way the country is, you will not venture into Yahoo. If the country were to be good, you don't want to be a yahoo yahoo yourself. You are not happy doing what you're doing because it's not something you can come out and be proud of. The only person who tried coming out to be proud of it is now facing, problem, with EFCC. Something you cannot come out to be proud of, that you can't even show your face and say, this is what I do. You are afraid. You can't come out in the daytime. It's only at night that you drive to avoid weather stars or anything. You drive secretly, you go to VIP lounge. You can't come out in the daytime. If you're shy, okay, fine. To ba shy and to ba show ni kuni. So what are you living? Sometimes, well, at any rate, let us begin to develop. We should begin to assemble professors who understand Igbo language with depth, who understand Hausa language with depth, Yoruba language with depth, and let us start packaging what we have. What we have, let's start burying it. Let's start packaging them rather than burying them. Okay, so that we can also have fine culture exports, refined language exports, refined everything exports, and we can make money from them. Some people are making money to teach English language now. Some people are now making the biggest money teaching Chinese language, and we will be paying to learn other people's languages while we are still paying to buy their products. We are paying to buy from Chinese. Our president is even taking our ministers to go and beg for loan in China. Now we are paying to learn their language. We pay to buy the products from there. We pay to learn their languages. We even go and beg for loans from them because they are the ones that are collecting most of our money. They are collecting our money because every money we make now, we buy products from China. Whatever you want to buy products. This one you want to buy techno. This one you want to buy that. Every money you make, you budget to spend to China, to send your money back to China. And as we are doing that, our president now felt like, okay, since they have run out of idea of how to raise their revenue in the country, it's either they raise price of fuel to generate more money to continue to support their flamboyant lifestyle, or to go to China and say, since our citizens are buying your products, come and borrow us loan, further deepening into slavery. We borrow from them, we buy their products. Now we go and pay to send our people on pilgrimage, leaving our own religions there, to send our people on pilgrimage to go to either Israel or to go to what you call Mecca. If those ones did not package their own religion as products and sold it to us, would you be going there? What have you made of your own? What have you done with your own religion or religions? We even have them plenty, so that it's even a very big tourist opportunity for us. You have redemption camp, you have, even if it is about worshipping at the tomb of great prophets, it's simple now. Joseph Ayo Babalola's tomb, designed well. Let foreigners start coming to come and pray at the tomb, and we make money. Okay, let there be security, not that you'll be scaring people by with all these kidnappings on the highway. Make the roads fine, do everything fine, and let's even if it is only tourist attraction that we have and we are making money, it's okay. Package our language, let them want to learn it. as in, okay, what is the soul of a Nigerian? What is Nigeria known for? For instance, if you mention China, what first comes to mind? It comes to mind that, oh, products, even if they are called Chinese product, China products, to mean that they are kind of substandard or something, okay, fine. But they are known for products, and they are good, and we are buying, and they have markets, and they are making money. If you talk about South Korea, what comes to mind? If you talk about Israel, what comes to mind? Religious tourism, right? Whereas they are still expecting their Messiah, you are saying it is the Jesus that comes from there that is your own. Okay. If you talk Dubai, what comes to mind? What is the natural resource that Dubai has? What are they selling? What comes to mind? Tourism. We have everything you can think about in the world. Even what Dubai doesn't have, we have here. Our only problem now bad leaders where we get. Thank you. Solution. Israel is also very strong in technology. Very strong. And I also understand that they are already building nuclear weapon, while we are still holding on to the religion that they already abandoned. The religion that they already abandoned, we are grappling with it, going back pre-mid history or prehistory, while they have moved on to technology. We don't even know how to copy. We are even copying, we are not copying well. The people we are copying have moved on. What big buildings that Dubai have? Those big buildings are just tourist attractions. And what did they use to build those big buildings? Is it not just, what does Dubai have? Sand. So they decide to use their sand to make skyscrapers. That's what they have. They have sand and sun. It's always shining. They have sand and maybe some water, and they decide to be building skyscrapers with them. Nigeria has oil. They say Nigeria has bitumen in Ondo State. Nigeria has weed. Nigeria has everything. Everything you can think. Nigeria has so many things. And we also have skills. We are using it to do yahoo yahoo, to scam ourselves and to scam others. You have too many things. You are so blessed. But odeniwa. And instead of us to get up and kick these butt heads out of town, out of power, we are busy explaining why they should remain there. Recently, I had to blast a friend on Facebook. I blasted him seriously. And I'm sure if he will not talk to me again. And I don't care. I don't want bad friends. Making an excuse for the people that are in power. It's not like that. Don't ever come on my wall again and say bullshit. If you think you're enjoying, if you think because they're giving you peanuts, you worked for Sanwo-Olu and the APC in 2019 election and you made some money, fine. You are in problem. It's your problem. Problem at Egunsori. You worked for the people who are oppressing the masses, and you made some money, and you think that's all. You are now defending them. If you are enjoying, have you thought about your own children? Have you thought about them? Ṣó ti ronú wípé àwọn ọmọ yẹn tí wọ́n bá gbádùn yẹn tán wọ́n gbádùn ìgbàkúgbà tó yẹ pé táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá dé báyìí àwọn náà máa jẹ gbogbo ìyà yẹn. Wọ́n máa sọ pé àwọn ọmọ lágbájá dẹ̀ ni o. Bàbá ẹ̀ dẹ̀ wà ókè ńgbà tí bàbá ẹ̀ o. Kí ló wá ṣe? Kò ṣe ẹbí ọmọ. It's not the fault of that child. You caused the pain they will go through because you didn't speak the truth to them and to your peers. You are busy betraying your peers because you want to make money now. Talk to them. Share this video. Let them see it. If you cannot share the video, if they claim they don't have data to watch it, at least you have heard it. Say the same thing to them. That is the importance, or the most important thing here. You are collecting money from APC or PDP to work for them to deceive people because you want to collect money. Na. Hello. Jeya. In fact, because that child is innocent of what you're doing. If I continue, I may resort to using curse words because I'm not happy. I just looked around and there's nothing to write home about. There's nothing. I came back home early today because I have materials I want to study. Go home, there's no electricity, my system is down, everything is down. I stepped out, let me go and see what I saw. Youths, young people stabbing themselves. Young people stabbing themselves. When I inquired, because of a girl. Beer parlor, stabbing themselves. When their contemporaries are busy, coding things. Oh my God. Their contemporaries abroad are busy coding the next software that will capture the world. The next technology that will hold the world in power. Nigerian youths are busy stabbing themselves over tiny girls. I'm not sure. I think let me keep it there. I don't want it to be too long. It's so annoying. It's terrible. I'm angry. I'm not happy. Yes, the girls are laughing at them, But before you saw her, she was coming from another guy. And after leaving your place, she's going to another guy. You're stabbing yourself. If you saw it, blood was flowing on the streets. Brought out the crates, started bringing out bottles from the crates, breaking it on the wall, smashing them on the wall, and they were cutting themselves deep. I saw somebody's breast was cut. A guy, his chest like this. They cut the breast part. Ojawale by. Stabbed it deep and dragged it out. Oh my. Yeah, the girls, that's why I'm advising those of you that have daughters, please. Those girls, because there's unemployment in the country, they resort to, that's what they do. Any guy that can make them happy. Somebody called me from Germany this afternoon. I was saying that he just returned to Germany from Nigeria. That while he was here, the place where he lodged, there's a nightclub there, and there were about 3 girls or so, 4 or 5, no, 8 actually, but he took 3 in. That the youngest, the eldest of them would be about 20. That they were like 17, 18. And he was wondering how many of them are lobby. They will leave one room and go to another room. They will leave one room when somebody is done with them. They go back to the club, another person takes them to another room. They know all the rooms in the hotel. 17, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19 years old. 17, 18, 19 years old. They know all the rooms in the hotel. Once somebody is done with them, they return to the club. Another person picks them, take them to another room. They come back. Another person takes them overnight. They go back. Maybe they don't even have a home. Stan, you're welcome on the show. You're welcome on this platform. Thank you so much for joining. So, running for presidency isn't going to happen just by running. Michael Fabanwo, it's not going to happen just by running. You know, it takes a lot of work that has to start immediately. You know. So do you think all these boys that are stabbing themselves because of tiny girls will listen to somebody like me if I say I'm running for presidency? If I'm not wearing flowing agbada, wearing cap on an empty head, they don't even want to care what is the content of the score. Shagboa. One man went to mow. You know what? People have advised me. They called me, as in people deliberately called me. Say, guy, please, for goodness sake, don't respond to one man again. I wish I would be answering you. I would be responding to you, but I have to honor people who call me to disregard you. They have even asked me to block you, but I don't want to do that. So continue to embarrass yourself here. It's okay. Think we need to take a pause on having children for a generation. Baba, you see, there are children giving birth to children here in Nigeria now. Children giving birth to children. Okay. All right. Then they can't take care of them. You now see so many children on the streets who have. You can't say these are their parents or this or that, you know. And then you'll be wondering, Talubi and Igbo non si, Igbo not in G, Igbo not in Wa. You just see them. The next morning you just wake up and you hear that, oh, they broke into a car, they took the brain box, they took this, they took that. You won't know who did it. Oh, the next thing you hear, oh, they burgled somebody's home or shop and all that. You now begin to see all sort of children on the streets who have nothing. One man, Bobo solution that improve and by. Which one have you agreed to, or which one have you even suggested, or which one have you implemented or tried before? We have mentioned here that we want to start going to schools. What did you say to it? During the time we're going up and down, preaching to people during the election and looking at how we can reorientate our youth, which one did you talk about? No, one man has wasted is a failure already. You know, I don't deal with idiots. I deal with people who understand what we're talking about and want to go along. If you don't agree with it, what you should just do is let us know what your own solution is. I mean, when you disagree with somebody, you suggest your own position. That is a healthy debate, not one that is just looking to embarrass yourself. One man. At the end of the day, you are fooling yourself, because I've ignored him. You know, we know at least he has embarrassed. You can see, at least if you have brain in your head, you can see that you have already embarrassed yourself. Yeah, you know. If you have brain, but it doesn't appear like you have. These are the people we are talking about. You know, those are the people who are causing unnecessary confusion. They claim they are educated. They will be collecting money up and down and be distracting people that are working for the country to get better. You know. No, leave him. Let him embarrass himself. I will help him. You know. I will help him. Let him embarrass himself. Yeah. So. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for your cooperation, and don't worry, we'll start working regardless of the likes of one man, regardless of the problem. It's one of the problems we have. I must solve more problem. I must solve one man more problem country eventually. You know, I must solve more problem. You know, we have to march on their heads and move on because they can't stop us anymore. This country has got to move. Okay. Alright, thank you so much everybody. My name is Shegun Olo, and if you have not already subscribed to this channel, if maybe you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe and follow us on all social media handles at Object TV Media. Alright, so thank you so much everybody, and then until I come your way again tomorrow, please don't stop talking about things that matter, and I'll see you again. God will bless you all. Thank you very much.
Young general, Mogo community, boy, Moye Rapa, Tori Freebie, Tori Stado, tell if you wear a more, no cap, you take no come here, go, and I fair blow, let go, Lama fair blow, your boy to the world, let's go at any bow, and it's over soccer mini box, and you carryable. Did you know? And it's over far, so bad big boundary milk, in Safa, and one line more gone, only one so far, but don't want to kick it to Connie, not to take it, you carry la better, because you make me fight here. Timbalo was Timbala, Mamarati. You make it say catching your jacket, say 20. The work, the lady, mighty and Pelé, mighty, but mighty with mighty is mighty. Don't ever dear me, ain't me dear me. Mole rap, the ink, the big bakery, spell on the street, come on, no man, this bakery, come a young general, what's over Pedera, all of my yating body can see you to the Pedera. Oh, yeah, now, see the boys going. When you see in the store, stop going. I'm a bit killer, you meant to know that. This not mad, but it's the flow shot. Looking to a robot and another cyborg. Yeah, when you're loading enemies, you busy dandruff. You want to treat me. Mama jump by, I don't want to rise again. Mama don't want to yeah, mom party, woman vex, this is tiger. Nobody my red, I'm not gonna copy fighter. I go with the daddy man, I got a little bring wow. I was too far from my star, when it's this one. This is my roof, so do it, then you call me. Anywhere the baby in, or when you can honor me. I am ninja, I am ninja. Any kind of man, I am ninja. You must have done and that's all I am ninja. And I'm with you, I got a book up and a soccer. The matter of that, we're going to want this soon. It's time to school, I'm got in your phone. I'm going to start over fair. We go many minutes up. Box on the dirt, oh yeah, that's over there.